What's happening, Darren, mate? You good, pal?
Yeah, how you doing? All right?
Yeah, spot on, mate. What's been happening?
Fucking waiting for you, fucking mess. Always letting me down, but we finally got it here, and we finally got it on the road.
Yeah, what are you, mate? I thought we'd start it, Daz, by talking back about Newcastle, how you felt in the build-up to the fight, what you thought of the production and things.
Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant show. I think Bakewell and everyone involved done a really good fucking job of it. It was before we start, I apologise about my language. It's bloody fucking terrible. I've got
Right,
really
mate.
foul mouth, and I don't mean to. Yeah, I thought the production was amazing. Do you know what I mean? It was a really good show. You know, obviously I didn't get the win, which no one likes to lose, but you know, it was a good experience. And hats off to Anthony Owens. I'm not going to sit here and mug him off. It was a good show all round.
Great stuff, mate. And obviously you're out in Thailand now, is that right?
It is, yeah. Fucking lady boys, left, right, and center. No, I'm only joking. I'm out here training at Phuket top team. Really good lads. Yeah, it was a good experience out here. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you were with Panda Banks as well. Have you been doing a bit with him?
Yes, I am. Yeah, he's a good lad. He's trying to keep a straight face with him though, because he's a funny fucker. He really is. He's hilarious all the time. He is a hilarious boy. And he says it was a fluke with Mick as well. He said he let Mick win. He didn't really.
He's fucking massive as well, isn't he? Tall as.
He's a big old boy. But yeah, he's good stuff. They're all good stuff.
Cushy, bro. So what's the plans for you now, Daz? Are you out with this next BKFC show in London or out?
I hope so, mate. Yeah, we're still waiting on. I can't really disclose too much yet because I don't know if it's official, but there's a couple of opponents been mentioned and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. So you're just over Thailand now, just fully in training camp, or have you gone for a bit of a holiday as well?
Fully in training camp, just getting me head down. I just needed to get away. But I've always wanted to go to Thailand, never been, and obviously I've had a few personal issues, prison tag, shit like that. So now I'm just making up for lost time. Just come away on my own. Just thought I'm going to get me nut down. 6-7 weeks. Just intense training, living the life of a proper fighter. Do you know what I mean? Training with the little Thai people and stuff like that. I know it's predominantly Thai boxing out here, but doing bits with Panda and Boyd and stuff like that, and the rest of the lads, it's just a good place. I mean, going running in the morning at like 4 a.m. and it's still fucking boiling hot. You know, it's just good to get your sweat on, eating healthy, eating clean, and it's just a good environment. You know, there's so many distractions back home, and it's just here I can just be myself, just get away, and just get me nut into a bit of training. You know.
Yeah, it's not just the fighting training side of it as well, is it? It's like health-wise and stuff as well.
100%. I wish I'd done it years ago. Like even the mental side of it, you know, it's just good air. You're surrounded by same-minded people. You know, none of this. Oh, should we go to the pub? Should we do this? Should we blah blah blah? Everyone's there for the same reason. You know, whether they're doing Thai boxing or just there for a detox or just to get fit. It's just a cool place to come. You know.
Yeah, what temperature is it over there now?
Do you know what? It's about 30 degrees, but it's not sunny. It's like that clammy fucking shit. What's it like in Smoggy Land anyway? Are you back home?
Yeah, back home, mate. It's freezing, mate. Pissing down hills.
Yeah, I wish you was here. Don't mean to rub it in, but it's about 30 degrees. It's about 6:30 at night here, but yes, it's a good place. But I'm a little tart, you know. I like it going out in the sun and stuff like that. I'm a proper little tart, but there's no sun. But it's roasting, but not sunny hot, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah. Is there many like holiday people still over there? Have you seen anyone over there?
Yeah, there is. But where I'm staying in Phuket. They called it Steroid Street because everyone's there all healthy. It's not picturesque. It's not like a beautiful place at all. It just really is. There's just gyms left, right, and centre, health centres, like healthy places to eat. It's an athlete's dream. That's what it is where I'm staying. But I fucked off to PP Island today. Staying here for the night. And this is like my little holiday. Gonna get this out of the way, and then I've got a solid 8 weeks, you know.
Yeah, sweet, mate. Are you going to be fighting at the same weight as well, Daz?
Well, I honestly don't know because I don't know what's going on yet. Like, no criticism of the promoters and nothing, but I haven't really heard too much. I mean, if I know the exact weight I'm fighting at, it won't be a problem. You know, the last time there was a bit of a fuck up because I didn't know. And it was like, I've always thought cruiserweight was 90 kilos. And
Yeah.
like a couple of days before, I found out it was 88, which doesn't sound a lot, 2 kilos. It don't sound a lot, but it is a lot when you've got to lose it in a short space of time. That's why I killed myself in the sauna, you know?
Yeah, you're mostly muscle as well, you are. There's not much fat on you, so...
No, yeah. It's big Corey, that's what it is. No, I wish. But no, yeah, it did it. I'm not blaming the loss on that, not at all. Anthony Holmes was a good boy, and, you know, I lost to the better man on the night. But, yeah, it did fucking kill me. It really was. I was like a crackhead on the scale. I was that close to fucking dying. I really was. I was poor Bungle and shout out to Mickey Terrell, Baz and Bungle and all them boys for Motools in Newcastle, because I was like, Mick, let me out the sauna, please, let me out the sauna.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, man, you're going to stay in there for another couple of 20 minutes. I was like, oh, Mick, fuck. I was that close to dying. And the worst thing is, there was like an ice pool next to the sauna. I was like, just let me put my head in there. I promise I won't drink none. Just let me put my head in there. No, get back in there. They were torturing me. Them two should go in the fucking concentration camp as prison guards. I love them for it, but they were absolute tossers. They were, but it worked. It worked. I got down to that weight eventually.
Yeah, class. Do you think you'll ever want the rematch with Anthony Holmes if he ever comes? Because I think he's going down in weight, isn't he?
That's the thing. I'd love to have the rematch with him. You know, there's a million shoulda, woulda, couldas, lose. And, you know, I've got all these people that have never set foot in a boxing ring all their life, and they're going, you should have done this, you should have been more aggressive, you should have done that.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to say that. Everyone expected me to come rushing out like a bull in a china shop, you know, because they've seen previous fights. So the whole game plan, or even Anthony said to me after, he goes, we trained for you to come running out like
Yeah, he said that, I mean.
So our game plan was to step back, show that I can box, because, you know, I was an accomplished amateur boxer. I've got footwork, I've got skills, I can box on the back foot, I can counter punch. But no one's seen that from me yet, because it was bare knuckle, you know, because I've just had that street fight mentality, been just going gung ho straight in. Thought I'd step back, and I know it was boring to watch. Don't get me wrong, as a fight fan myself, I'd have been bored to tears, because it was not. We both had a lot of respect for each other and didn't want to engage too much, you know. And I completely understand it was boring as fuck, but that was the game plan, you know, and it was working to a certain degree, you know. Not too many exchanges were taking place, but, you know, this is it's hit and don't get hit, you know.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people know, but, and I'm not making excuses, because a fight is a fight. You go in, you know, if you don't go into a fight, you don't. You know, it's up to your own. But I got my nose broken, you know, about 3-4 weeks before that fight. And a few people said, you can't fight with a broken nose. But I thought, fuck that. I'm not one of these fannies that pulls out fights. No, fuck them. I mean, there's fucking other people pull out with dodgy hands. Or his last excuse was he had a chest infection 2 months before. So it was like, you know, you had a chest infection 2 months before the fight and you pull out. Fucking absolute tossers. I was never going to pull out. I'd fight with one arm if I had to, you know. I was just saying, I just said to the boys, I said, the one place I just don't want to get hit is in the fucking nose. The one place he hit me, straight on the button, straight on the fucking nose, you know. And, you know, obviously I've took the shot, and I've gone down to like take a knee, regain my composure. And I thought, right, and I've got to 8. I thought, right, let's go again. I stood up, and I just couldn't see fuck all. And that's the worst thing. That was the worrying thing, yeah? Because I know everyone's eyes water and stuff like that when they get hit in the nose, but everything was like black. And that was like, I thought, oh, shit. And that was quite scary. I thought I'd gone blind for a second. You know, and if you see in the video after, I'm like, I just keep rubbing my eyes. Eventually it came back and everything was all brand new. But, yeah, not taking nothing away from Anthony. It's a game plan, isn't it? He caught me. I'd have done the same to him, you know.
Yeah, I think I remember.
But for any future opponents, just to say, for any future opponents, I've had my nose sorted now. I've got a nice, pretty new nose. It's like fucking solid now. It's like solid. Don't fucking hurt. So, yeah, it's all good.
Good, because I remember you. Was it when you were sparring that pro down your ends?
Joel McIntyre, yeah.
I remember it was only a couple of weeks before the event, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But then again, I'm a dickhead and put everything on social media. So I posted a picture of me with a bloody towel going, Joel's broke my nose again. And obviously, I don't know if Anthony saw that. I don't know. But, you know, he was still, I got caught in the one place I didn't want to get. He hit me in the chin all day long. I walked through it. I got quite a good chin. But the one place he hit me straight in the fucking nose where I didn't want to get hit. And, you know, that was all she wrote, you know. And, you know, that's it's the fight game. All is fair in love and war, what they say, you know. It was quite funny. That night out, went out for a couple of drinks to celebrate, commiserate, whatever you want to call it. I had to borrow 2 tampons off a bird to cover up my nose. I was walking around Newcastle, the clubs and that, with 2 fucking blood clots up my nose. 2 fucking tampons up my fucking nose.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, as regards to fighting Anthony again, I'd love to have the rematch with him. Of course I would. Everyone that gets beat loves the rematch. But the ball's in Anthony's court and he doesn't like doing rematches. And why should he? He's got no reason. He's already beat me. I don't like giving people rematches if I'm beaten. You know what I mean? And plus he's dropping down in weight, you know?
Yeah, of course, mate. Obviously, before we wrap it up and that as well, mate, is there anything you want to share with us or big up sponsors, shout outs, anything like that, bro? Because I know you're a busy man today, you're out.
Yeah. Well, I've always got my sponsors. I mean, I don't know what's happening with this fight yet, so I don't know who's on board. But shout out to WD Construction, Tiffany's Nightclub, Brett Davison Carpets and Flooring, TWS Utilities, Silverback CBD, and a new one that I just got yesterday. Was Gorilla Supplements, who when I'm in Thailand, they've been helping me out. Anything you need, we can do this, we can do that, give it, and they've been really good. And obviously, shout out to my boys back home, you know, Matty Gorton, the Boxing Locker, Babylon Fitness, David Birmingham at Base Camp, and obviously Phuket Top Team, Boyd Clark and Panda from Phuket Top Team for letting me train at their gym, you know.
Yeah, sweet, man. How does it feel now?
And obviously BKFC for giving me the opportunities, and Mozzie and Coops at Bloodsport, because without them, none of this would be possible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Man. I was just going to say, how does it feel now to be part of the Bloodsport team with it just growing and getting all these amazing fighters joining?
That roster, our little squad, mate, is fucking. You know, that's a good little team, and they have the likes of Connor, Mick, and like the new signings and that have just come on board, and we're like a little family, you know. I know it sounds weird because it's a single sport, you know. You're only fighting yourselves, and it's not a team sport, but it is like a team, you know what I mean. Like the fight against Matty in Sheffield, Connor was in my corner. In Newcastle, Mickey wasn't in my corner because he was fighting straight after, but he was there for me the whole time. We are just like a little clique. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, mate. Class little team.
Bloodsport Mafia, bro. Bloodsport Mafia, innit, bro?
Mozzie will be buzzing off that. But anyways, mate, I hope you have a good time anyway while you're over there. Smash it all out, mate, and really appreciate your time coming on and that, bro.
No worries, brother. Love to you and the family. God bless, mate.
You too, Daz. I'll speak soon, bro.
Cheers, brother. Bye.
Ta-ra, mate. Respect everyone for jumping in there. Really appreciate it. I'll put all Darren's social medias and things like that in the description so you can head over there and join his journey. But respect everyone. We've got another free podcast coming today, so stay tuned. Respect. Shout Slim Reaper in the Red Corner podcast. Always in the comments supporting. Big up my brothers.